What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyo, and today I've got my first series of Predict. Now I hope you all are excited for this episode. Sorry it's coming out incredibly late. I'll hopefully be on it throughout the whole of the series. From next week, it's been a very difficult week. I had a lot of stuff to do and a lot of videos to prepare. I've got a lot of videos sent out and I've got a lot of series ideas to do and try and perform, as well as Doluscraft. A few things though. If you are interested in joining Doluscraft, there's a link in the description. Unfortunately, previously in the last week or so, we'd had someone that had got onto the server. I would say hacking, but it's not hacking in general. But and deleted server files and griefed the world. So we've had to restart again. We're hosting a UHC, this coming weekend. And we're also going to be restarting the server with plugins instead of mods, just so it makes everyone else run smoother, and then it opens to a variety of other people. Maybe don't have the PC standards to run 200 plus mods like there were on this time. Another thing is that I have tickets to go see Sheffield Wednesday away at Ipswich. If you guys want me to vlog that, and it'll be out 1 or 2 days after, hopefully with my editing skills, and time wise probably about 3 years, but if you want to see that, I want to see a vlog and it'll be out a few days after the game itself, then drop a comment down below and just saying you want that. Also any other things I ask you in this episode. But let's get on to Predict. Predict is basically, like you can see other side of me, where I predict the scores. I also bring a guest onto the show, as well as Joe. Each week GingyX will be battling against me. We'll be debating the scores. Without further ado, finally let's get into the scores. So first up we have Manchester United versus Tottenham, and I'm predicting a 3-1 win for Manchester United. I think they have too much in the midfield, from Schneiderlin to Mata, Schweinsteiger to Fellaini, Herrera in there too, and Daley Blind just to complete it up. All different varieties of midfielders. They have too much for Tottenham, who haven't done well in the transfer market so far. With Rooney up top, you know, anything can happen with Manchester United this season. However, they will concede goals. De Gea isn't going to be playing, they've confirmed that already, and it looks like he could be leaving the club. So a 3-1 win for Manchester United is what I'm going for. Next we have Bournemouth versus Aston Villa, and I think a mixture of nerves mixed in with a lack of big game players like Benteke and Delph for Villa means that this will be the only board draw of game week 1. I've gone for 0-0, as both teams will be settling into their season, and a 0-0 will be a score that they'll both take. Next up is Everton versus Watford. They look good in the attacking regions this season. They also look good in the defence, however it's very, very sparse. As long as I keep the defence fit, they'll be good. I've gone for 2-0. I think Watford will struggle this season quite a bit, but I think they'll do okay in the end, and Everton will look to go off to a fiery start. I've gone for 2-0. Leicester versus Sunderland is next up, and both teams look like they lack players. They lack the player to link defensive midfield. They lack the big goal scorer this season, and I've gone for 1-1. I think both teams will get a goal, maybe a set piece each way, but 1-1 seems a fair result. Next we have Norwich playing at home against the well thought out squad of Crystal Palace. Now Palace have a good squad and have signed well in this transfer market, bringing players like Alex McCarthy, Connor Wickham and also Johan Cabaye, a decent manager too. Norwich do look like a squad that has unity though. They look like they have a decent Premier League squad that will make them survive. I think with ease in the Premier League this season. I've gone with another 1-1. Next up we have Chelsea, who play at home. They are the reigning champions and they face Swansea, who they also played early on in the season last time round. I think even without Costa and Hazard not looking like he's up to his best form as he showed against Arsenal a week ago, a 3-0 win will be there for them. They look good in the defence, they've got a good midfield, and Remy and Falcao also are not bad second choices up front. Next we have the first derby game of the season. It's Arsenal versus West Ham, and Arsenal looked good against Chelsea as they smoked them out about a week ago. And I think they'll probably do the same thing against West Ham. They look good in the attack even without Sanchez, and I think they'll brush Bilic's men aside with an easy 3-1 win. Next up we have Newcastle versus Southampton. Newcastle struggled in the last season and also sacking the best coach ever, John Carver, but they both look good in the attack. This game I think will be a high scoring draw of 2-2. Another team that has assigned well in the attacking portions of the pitch is Liverpool, with players like Benteke, Ings and Firmino coming in. They look deadly in front of goal. However, their defence does still look worrying, and I've predicted this will be a 2-1 away win for them. And lastly, we have West Brom versus Man City. And likewise with the Liverpool squad, they look good in the attacking regions, with Sterling coming in, adding a different sort of player, Silva, and you've got Aguero and Boney too. They look very good in the attack, but also very worrying in the back line. I think another 2-1 result will finish this off. And there you have it, that's all my predictions for the Premier League. However, we have one bonus game each week, which will be the Sheffield Wednesday game. I support Sheffield Wednesday, so I thought, why not add them in? And today, they play Bristol City. I say today, I mean tomorrow. They play Bristol City, and I think it'll be tight. I think we'll concede a goal, but it'll be an easy 3-1 win for Sheffield Wednesday there. And you can also see Sheffield Wednesday result that Joe predicted to the side of me. And that is it for this first episode of Predict. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, remember to smash out the like button. If we can get 20 likes at least, then my goodness, I'll know you enjoy it, and I'll definitely be back for an episode 2. If you want to be the guest person, of course this week it's just been me versus Joe, but it'll be me versus Joe and a guest appearance from someone else too, where you'll have your scores on the screen, and you'll be part of the fan team who will accumulate each week and face me and Joe in a table. And if you want to be part of that, comment down below, and also go onto my about page. I'll probably have it on screen now, a little tutorial on how to get there. Go and get my email from Business Inquiries and send your predictions in. I'll pick one person at random, of course, send him in every week, and you might be lucky to be on there 2 or 3 times a season. Of course, I'm not going to get 38 people, I don't believe. But anyways, hope you've enjoyed this episode. Remember to smash the like button. 20 likes, is it possible? I hope so, and you can make it possible too. Remember to comment if you want to be involved in this week, and also what you think this week's squads and results will be, who the big players and who the flops will be. Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all my series, as well as Dolus Graph updated news and also the release, which will hopefully be imminent. But thank you guys for watching, and peace.